What if I told you there's one skill that could transform your anxiety, your relationships, and your entire way of moving through the world? It's called dual awareness, and it's the foundation of everything I do. Whether we're working with horses, walking in nature, or processing trauma through EMDR. So, dual awareness means being equally present to what's happening inside you and what's happening around you. So, it's the ability to notice your internal world, your thoughts, emotions, body sensations, while simultaneously staying aware of your external environment. So most of us live in one extreme or the other. We're either completely in our heads, disconnected from our surroundings, or we're hypervigilant, scanning for danger everywhere and missing what's actually happening in our bodies. So here's what's fascinating. Animals are absolute masters of dual awareness. So watch my therapy dog right now. So if you notice, she's aware of her own comfort and needs, but she's also reading the energy in this space, sensing what's needed. She's not anxious or hypervigilant, but she's also not checked out. So in any herd or pack, as in a wolf pack, the leader isn't the biggest or strongest animal, it's the one with the best dual awareness. So the lead mare in a horse herd can sense danger in the environment while also reading the emotional state of every horse around her. She's not too externally focused because that would be hypervigilance. She'd be sending false alarms to her herd constantly. But she's also not too internally focused because then she'd miss real cues of danger in the external world. This balanced awareness is what makes her a trustworthy leader that the whole herd can relax around. So, as humans, we've lost this natural ability. When we're anxious, we're often hypervigilant, all externally focused, scanning for threats that aren't really there. When we're depressed or dissociated, we're often too internally focused, missing important information from our environment and relationships. So my role as your guide, so part of my job as your therapist, is to help track where you're at in any given moment. If I notice you're too externally focused, maybe you're scanning the environment, hypervigilant, or completely disconnected from your body, we pause. I remind you to come back to your internal world, and in order to balance out the ratio, we swing the pendulum to a bit farther towards internal awareness for some breaths. We might focus on your breath, maybe close your eyes for a little bit and shift awareness to the inside of your body. Once that internal anchor point is established, we slowly bring external cues back in to come back to a healthy balance of both. Same goes if I track that you're too internally focused. Maybe you're stuck in your head, ruminating, or completely disconnected from your surroundings. Then I might ask you to tell me what's the farthest thing you can see in your vision or the farthest sound you can hear. We gently guide you back to external awareness before finding that sweet spot of balance. This right here is power. If you learn this skill, which can be easily applied to your everyday life, then let me tell you, you are a force to be reckoned with. May greater peace, ease, clarity, and confidence profoundly enter your life. So this is why dual awareness is the foundation of everything we do together. When we're with the horses, you're learning to notice what's happening in your body while simultaneously reading the horse's energy and the environment around you. In nature-based sessions, you might be processing a difficult emotion while also feeling the wind on your skin and hearing the birds, staying connected to both your inner experience and the healing presence of the natural world. During EMDR, you're aware of the memory we're processing and you're anchored in the safety of the present moment. feeling your feet on the ground, my therapy dog's calming presence, the security of our therapeutic relationship. So when you develop dual awareness, everything changes. Your nervous system starts to regulate, and this happens naturally. You stop living in fight or flight because you can accurately assess what's actually happening versus what your trauma responses are telling you. You become more present in your relationships, more grounded in your body, more connected to your intuition. You become your own wise leader, just like that lead mare who can hold space for her own needs while staying attuned to everything around her. So this isn't something you learn overnight. It is a practice, but every session we have together, whether with horses in nature or in traditional therapy, we're strengthening this muscle. We're helping you come home to your body while staying connected to the world around you. And I am there as your guide, helping you notice when you've swung too far in either direction and gently bringing you back to center. So the animals are our greatest teachers in this. They show us what it looks like to be fully present, fully alive, and fully aware without being overwhelmed. They remind us that we have this capacity too. We just need to remember how to access it.